combined weight of 393 pounds, Paul London and Spanky. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 274 pounds, Sean O'Haire. His partner from Boston, Mass, weighing in at 350 pounds, A-Train. For your winners, Sean O'Haire and A-Train.
Waiting now, we have an Australian tag team match coming up. Joe Young and Randy Barber getting set to move into the ring, and see, we have with us today some a crew from Belgium television, and they're covering the matches here today and covering WTBS, Ted Turner's Superstation. And the Road Warriors moving out. They are the new National Tag Team Champions. The Road Warriors getting set to move into the ring. We have not seen them for some time, but obviously they are under the management of one Precious Paul Ellering. They are the new National Tag Team Champions, having destroyed everything in their path. Moving into the ring in black leathers, Precious Paul Ellering. Take a look, the massive build on these individuals.
Get them people back. And referee, I want you to take control of this match because Vic gets out of control. I'm taking this to the highest court in the land.
All right, Ellering now moving himself outside of the ring, and the bell is rung. This is the one fall, 10-minute time limit, Australian tag team event. Ooh, brother. And these Road Warriors have certainly lived up to all of the reputations and things I've heard about them in the past, and of course what I've seen of them in the past.
As I've always said, Gordon, Precious Paul never tells a lie. Look at the Road Warriors. Ah, don't you just love it? Precious Paul promised that he would bring the National Tag Team Champions to Worldwide Wrestling, and here they are from Chicago. Guess I made 'em.
Barber in a lot of trouble now, and Joe Young is yet to get into the ring. The tag is made. And the Road Warriors continue to just run totally roughshod over everybody in their way, and Mr. Barber and Mr. Young appear to be in the same category now as all of the opponents that have faced the Road Warriors in the past.
Doesn't it just give you a little twinge of excitement? Oh, I love it. I love it. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah. Oh, and they're such fine gentlemen. If I could tell you some stories about these guys, we'd be banned from television for 100 years.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised at that at all, but the Road Warriors now continue to dominate the situation. Young finally makes the tag, and it is Young as he started to move in. Caught with a forearm across the midsection, then one into the midsection. Caught again. And so Joe Young driven to the canvas. Diving through the ropes. And he scores the pinfall. He scores the pinfall. And so Precious Paul Ellering, obviously overjoyed. They are indeed the National Tag Team Champions, the Road Warriors. And certainly their first appearance here on World Championship Wrestling is, well, most impressive indeed. We're seeing it again. You can see that quick double teaming, and then how quickly they move. Now, they leave this man apparently alone, but then watch what happens. He dives right through the ropes in a cross-body slam across the man and scores the pinfall.
Ground control to Major Tom. Hey, do you guys know about Pluto? Did you know that Pluto's, it's not a planet? Gold, did you know? Gold, it's not a planet. Just like tonight's match is not a tag team title match. Because as formidable as this triumvirate before me is, Golden Stardust, we would never defend the cosmic key against you, and we would never defend it in Trenton, New Jersey. You know what? We love Trenton, New Jersey. And even though this is
fine. Hello to you fans. And what a way to start Stampede Wrestling. I'm Keith Hart. I'm standing in for Ed Whalen, who's in Vancouver. It's so hectic here, I can hardly hear myself think. Anyway, as Ed would say, this is another edition of Stampede Wrestling. In the ring right now, we have Dynamite Kid with the Cuban Assassin. Dynamite is suffering from a severe head cut, which Bad News Allen inflicted on him on his way into the arena earlier this evening. As you can see, it's pandemonium here. Dynamite and Davey Boy were jumped on the way into the ring. Referee Jürgen Himmler is trying to restore law and order, but he's not having much success. Jeff Kay, the announcer for the night, has given up on trying to introduce the fight, and we'll just carry it from here. Jeff, this is pandemonium.
It certainly is. I've never seen anything like it in all the days of my wrestling career. They've got Dynamite in the corner there. I think he was badly injured before the match started. I don't think he really should have been in the ring anyway. And the Cyclone Negro there using a foreign object. He's passed it to the Cuban Assassin. Dynamite's in a bad way. He ought to be trying to get across to Dave Boy and tag. Oh, Dynamite! Cyclone Negro's back on him. Cyclone Negro's working on that split head of Dynamite. I think the split head originally occurred with an attack on the parking lot by Bad News Allen. The Cuban Assassin's in the ring now. And the referees give the first yellow card. Dynamite Kid's trying to get across to tag Davey Boy. He's trying hard. Cyclone Ego stopped him. Davey Boy is eager to get in the ring now. Dynamite looks out on his feet.
Jeff, I have to say that were it not for Dynamite being jumped by Bad News Allen before the match started, I think this would be a mismatch in the other direction. I don't think there's any way that the Cuban Assassin or Cyclone could handle Dynamite or Davey Boy.
No, I agree entirely with you, Keith. These are two of the finest boys to come out of England. Davey Boy's in the ring now.
What a drop kick.
Oh, terrific backdrop on the Cyclone. There's an outside interference from the Cuban Assassin. Cyclone's running in for a tackle. Davey Boy moves. Oh, fantastic drop kick from Davey Boy. Now they're both tuning him up now. The referees are totally lost to what's happening at times, and there's no wonder. Davey Boy parried that attack. Oh, and he takes both of them over in one go.
Davey Boy's put on a lot of bulk, but he certainly hasn't lost any speed or agility.
No, he's still as agile as ever, Keith. The Cyclone wanted to tag out, but the Cuban Assassin wants to keep him in there. The Cuban Assassin had his knee through the ropes. David took one on the head. That's the second yellow card to the Cuban Assassin. If they carry on like this, they'll be getting disqualified. I'm sure the referee won't tolerate it much longer. Since I've been here, I've been giving the referees a stern talking to, and I'm sure that this referee, although he's from Germany, will not tolerate this much longer. Oh, and Davy Boy comes off with a wonderful drop kick again. Dynamite Kid's up on the corner, and he drop kicks from the corner. That's absolutely fantastic. And down with it. This boy's really a fighter. They've chewed him up again. What do you think to that, Keith?
I think Dynamite's lost some of that reserve strength and power he normally would have due to a loss of blood.
Yeah, you could be right. Now he's coming. Oh, he's won! Dynamite's got the winning fall. Now, isn't that something?
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Rockers. Lee Cassidy, Marty Jannetty, I should say, the new Rockers, and yet another tag team matchup here this week on WWF Superstar. Inspirational message there from the Ultimate Warrior we saw a few moments ago.
The good in all of us would like to think that there's a little warrior in each and every one of us. What a great lesson in life.
No doubt about that. What about that Warrior comic book? What lessons have he learned in there? All about destrucity?
The #1 selling comic book in the entire world. And that covers a lot of ground.
You ought to see that artwork. What you'd expect, ladies and gentlemen, from the Ultimate Warrior, who's likely to revolutionize the comic book industry, much like he has here in the World Wrestling Federation. And here we go. Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy against, I guess, the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy brothers.
Yeah.
Matt and Jeff Hardy. Mutt and Jeff.
No, that's
No, Matt.
Matt, not Mutt. And a little consultation going on here. Leif Cassidy, who's the dorky, are the two. I think it's pretty
You
safe
being
to say.
a genius on dorkiness.
I have looked in the mirror on occasion. All right, here we go now. Oh, Matt Hardy drive down to the canvas. Nicely done there. And a little aggressive here on the part of Leif Cassidy. I would suspect that the Rockers, just having watched the Smoking Guns in action, are kind of want to outdo them. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you something. The Rockers certainly are in the hunt for the WWF Tag Team Championship. And Marty Jannetty's going to be involved in the King of the Ring tournament as
Look
well.
out! Double team action all over the place. Look at that.
Great teamwork.
Yeah. And Jeff Hardy hauled in along with his brother Matt. And oh no! Wow! Believe Matt Hardy just dropped. Well, look at this. He just dropped from way up above across the back of his brother. In the Rockers have cleaned house.
Hardy brothers.
Wait a minute. Watch this now. Unbelievable. Looks like a chewing gum commercial. Unbelievable here. Right back in. Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy, they are impressive.
Well, they're certainly showing some high-risk offense here. This is a team that certainly, I think, has a great deal of potential. And right here next week, it'll be Marty Jannetty one-on-one with Savio Vega in a King of the Ring tournament matchup.
I would suggest where you see Marty, you're going to see Leif. I don't like Savio's chances of coming out on top in this one, because I don't think it's going to be single competition. Oh, look at this.
What's wrong with Marty?
Rocking and rolling.
Hanging around Leif too much? What's the deal here?
All right, they claim it's great to be a rocker. All right, here we go now. Jeff Hardy over with his brother now, who's right back in. Matt Hardy, with a hard right hand. Marty Jannetty. Jannetty with another one. Marty Jannetty, what's he doing here? What's he doing with his hair?
Got a headband on.
I think he does.
I think he just put the headband over his eyes.
Oh, that's what he needed, right? Ah, a right hand
How
kick
do
to
you
the
do?
jaw. And Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy are having problems here with the new Rockers. And that's certainly one of the disadvantages of wearing anything like that, a headband, into a squared circle. You've never done anything like that, Mr. Parker.
Of course not.
And look at this. Oh, what a leg drop! I must say I'm impressed with the skills, and well, not impressed with the dancing ability, but nonetheless, the tag team skills of the new Rockers.
It's a very intense tag team competition right now in the WWF with the Godwins, and of course, led by the, good move.
Nice.
The WWF Tag Champions, the Smoking Guns.
And the Smoking Guns, ladies and gentlemen, having to defend the WWF Tag Team titles at the King of the Ring against the Godwin family. Look out! Whoa!
Certainly can't leave out the Body Donnas as well.
No, they joined us.
Jannetty's a master at tag team wrestling. I mean, he amazes me.
He does? Yeah, he's great. No, I'm not saying too much about Leif Cassidy. Cassidy must be as good as Jannetty.
Well, he's better than Sean was.
So Marty Jannetty does. Again, double team action. And these Rockers are definitely into themselves. I think that's pretty safe to say.
In control and into themselves right here.
All right, from the top now. Wait a minute, look at this. Oh, no! I don't think we've ever seen that, and unfortunately, for Mr. Hardy, he was somewhat disrobed as well and then humiliated.
That was a reverse power bomb. Great tandem teamwork by these new Rockers.
Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy, the new Rockers, victorious, and I don't think their talents are necessarily appreciated by this capacity crowd. Nonetheless, they continue on to victory.
The Ebony Experience, Booker T and Stevie Ray. I can tell you right now, they are built very well physically. They look great. They have the look down. The size is definitely going for them. Both of them in very good shape. Taking on Brute Force. Brute Force, going to be quite a challenge for them. Their first official debut here in Major League Wrestling. Referee John Keaton giving the ring instructions now. 1 in and 1 out. Looks like Booker T is in here taking on Brute Force number 1. Brute Force backs Booker T into the ropes. John Keaton asks for the clean break. Gorgeous Gary Young of the Goodfellows just came out here to the announcer's booth. Can I help you, Mr. Young?
Well, no, you know, I come out here to see what this new tag team is going to look like. After all, possibly after tonight, I won't say possibly, almost a sure bet. Myself, Steve Dane will be the new tag team champions. We're going to see what the competition's looking like out here. We got a couple big homeboys from Houston, looks like to me.
Definitely have quite an undertaking taking on Sims and Putski tonight for those GWF tag team titles.
What do you think? How long have you been watching wrestling? Don't you know these two guys aren't even in the same class as myself and Steve Dane, along with the great manager, the Godfather? Come on, what are you thinking?
These two guys are very good competitors. Both of them are in great shape. They're good wrestlers.
Lace up my boots on their best day.
Everyone has their own opinion, Gary Young.
I tell you what, I've got more shower time than those two boys got in the ring all in their life. All in their life. Take it to the bank, brother. You're out here, you got experience telling you what's going on. And I'll tell you what's going on right now. It looks like Brute Force could be in some trouble. These boys here look like they come down for some business.
Ebony Experience has the size going for them. Really built well as Brute Force just goes to fire them in. Ebony Experience reverses it. Catches it, Brute Force with a knee, puts him down.
I gotta say, where did these guys come up with this thing, Ebony Experience? What are they, a magazine or something like that for undead, ugly people?
It's just their tag team name, Gary. I mean, you've got the Goodfellows, they've got the Ebony Express.
They could have called themselves Mo and Bro.
They're the Ebony Experience, not Express. Ebony Experience.
They still could have been Mo and Bro.
No, they're Booker T and Stevie Ray.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, what does he think? Booker T. Washington, some kind of great writer or something?
In comes Stevie Ray, winding up on the arm. Standing side headlock. Goes around with the reverse hammerlock on Brute Force.
You can bet one thing, Brute Force ain't gonna let these two punks get ahead of them in the standings.
Whoa, what do you think of that, Gary?
Oh, like this is really a place for dancers.
What a way to come up.
Anyway. No wonder he ain't got no brains. He spun them all out through his ears. He must think he's got Miracle Whip in his head or something.
Brute Force, big forearm to the back. The Ebony Experience slams his head into the
what that spinning did for him, it made him dizzy, and now look what's happened. He's in the wrong corner with two bad boys getting ready to open up a can of the Kick Booty.
Brute Force, slammer and jammer in there with Ebony Experience. Stevie Ray just fires Jammer, I believe, into the ropes, but Jammer out of the way.
See, they're getting real cocky, those big old long legs of his. He can jump high, but when he lands on his head, he proved one thing, it's not all rock. It hurts.
Man, he hit that top turnbuckle.
These guys will last about 30 seconds with Dane and myself. These guys are nowhere ready to even be in the ring with a couple of competitive champions like ourselves. And you notice I say champions because I'm already thinking ahead. We've won these titles. They're as good as one tonight.
We'll see. Your shot's not far off after the tag team titles with Terry Sims and Scott Putski later in the show.
See, there's the teamwork of Brute Force now is showing the inexperience of these young black guys. What would you say their name was?
Ebony Experience.
Ebony Experience.
Ebony Experience.
We're going to call them Mo and Joe Express or something along that line. It was like a couple of dancers out of what was that, Soul Train or something like that?
They're a new tag team in the area. They've got some size. Give them a little time. They're going to have something going for them.
I'll give them time.
We've seen
I'll give
upset
them enough time to
victories.
get out of town before they have to face Dana and myself.
We've seen upset victories before.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to be upset tonight is their egos all the way home.
Brute Force picks up the Ebony Experience, slams him hard. He's able to get up out of the way. Stevie Ray is able to roll out of the way.
See, these are young mistakes that guys like Steve Dane and myself never make because we're such ring-wise veterans. We've been there. We've been all over the country, all over the world. You know, these guys here, you know, I guess it's fun to come out and watch, but look at this. Look at
Man.
that. See, they're simple mistakes that never happen when we're in the ring.
Stevie Ray going down mighty hard after missing the drop kick.
Where's his glasses at? You say his name was Stevie Ray. Where's his glasses at? Is he like blind too or something?
He's not blind, Gary Young.
Well,
comes off with a nice clothesline. Looks like he saw exactly what he was
looks
aiming
like he
for.
ran into a wall, but he didn't see it.
Stevie Ray over, trying to get the tag on Booker T. In comes Big Booker T. Firing off on Brute Force, Slammer and Jammer. Has both of them rocking in the center of the ring. Brute Force over.
Look at this cheating here. The other guy comes in now. We got a legal man in the ring. Look at this. These guys, Ebony Executors or whatever you want to call them, Express. These guys here breaking all the rules. Brute Force is now having to take the match in control. Look at this.
Brute
Referee's
Force.
not helping. Look.
Brute Force definitely firing off on the Ebony Experience. Oh, man, look, they just threw referee
And
John
that's the way
Keaton
it
down.
should be. The referee's in there trying to get the wrong guy off the wrong guys here. I don't understand that.
That's going to cost them right there. The bell has been rung. Ebony Experience, a little round and around. Takes Brute Force down.
Here are your winners.
This is an outrage. This is an outrage. How can this be right here? These guys didn't win that match.
Ebony Experience coming out victorious over Brute Force. Right now, let's take a look at an interview taped earlier with the winner, Barry Horowitz.
This tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently in the ring at a combined weight of 450 pounds, Barry Horowitz and Reno Riggins. And their opponents at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Kip Winchester and Barry. Winchester, Brett Colt, the Smoking Guns.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from parts unknown, the Raider. And his partner, introducing from out of town, Snake Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the ring area, representing the first family of wrestling from Bay City, Michigan, Scott Steiner, and his partner from Detroit, Michigan, Rick Steiner.
About what, his first love, possibly?
Well, could be. You remember yours?
Hell, it was so long ago, you know.
Yeah, Elvis. Hey, I want to tell you, I'd like to invite all the fans to join Paul E. Dangerously and Lance Russell tomorrow night here on Superstation TBS.
I'd like to invite all the girls to join the Freebirds after our celebration victory and at Ric Flair's retirement Wednesday night.
All right. Nice lead draw by Scotty Steiner. What an electrifying athlete he is. He caught it right in midair, power slam, and here comes the dog-faced gremlin. You talk about elevators not going all the way up. Oh, the clotheslines are flying here. The Steiner, Snake Brown, he needs a little shock therapy.
They like to beat each other up.
And a haircut. You think Snake ever was in the asylum or anything, Mike?
Well, I don't know. He's from out of town, that's for sure. What I wonder is what kind of alumni goes to Michigan where these two guys got a college degree?
This is a great school. And we'll be in Pontiac, Michigan. The Steiners will be there tomorrow night at the Silverdome. The Steiners coming home to the great state of Michigan tomorrow night. At the fans
Detroit is a loser.
What do you mean? The Lakers are going to take them?
Of course they will. And then Detroit will be beat by a bunch of Hollywood sissies.
Well, the Hawks didn't quite make it this time.
Well, no, they didn't. But then again, I was too busy. I didn't have time myself. Ted did ask me to sit in for a couple games. But
I heard you might replace Patella, but I didn't know if it was anything to that.
if I had the time, I would. But I'm so busy with the regroup of the Freebirds and the new Freebirds.
Uh-oh.
Good night. That's a big man to do it to.
Slade just got belly to belly. Now Big Brother's going to come in. Boy, their match with Rotunda and Sullivan this Wednesday night. Up and over he goes.
I'll tell you what.
There ain't nothing like that. There is nothing like that. I cannot believe it. What a move. I love it.
Can they do it? Wait a minute. I guess they couldn't control them. I knew it. They were so livid in the back. I don't blame them. This is justice.
We don't have much time left in the program.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Oh, what a slam. They don't want to wait till Wednesday night.
Listen to them.
Out of here. We're going to go.
Folks, we've got action underway already. Flapjack, Nippa, and now I think Dean Hill can finish his job.
In the last part of the 212 pounds from Los Angeles, California, Johnny Nitro. Jesus Christ.
Well, Capitelli and Maven,
What chaos.
no shortage of guts or no shortage of willingness to fight here tonight. And look at Nitro and Matthews out on the floor. Molina, that hussy has caused a lot of problems. It's been well documented that Capitelli and Nitro were the co-winners of MTV's Tough Enough 3. They were tag team partners, but Nitro's jealousy and overinflated opinion of himself broke up that team.
This is Maven and Joey Matthews circling each other. Couple of young guns. Oh, Maven caught that boot coming in. Oh, Joey, your arms need to be a little longer for that. Maven with a fist, another, a third. Runs him back into the turnbuckle, sends him up for the right. Oh, no, comes off. Maven follows him in and catches the elbow.
Whoa!
And catches him coming in and plants him 1, 2, and Joey Matthews quickly kicking out of that.
Well, Matthews, so far at the wrong end of the stick with Maven and Capitelli. Drop toe. And then a leg drop. Capitelli going for the cover. Hooks the leg and no. Nitro got his girl Molina to perpetrate a scam on Capitelli. And since then, those two have been at each other's throats, Dean. And now we got Nitro in. Going for the double swing, miss. Double clothesline. Capitelli's cooking. And now it's Capitelli and Nitro. Oh, they've wanted each other. Well, let's put it this way. Capitelli wants some of Nitro. Nitro would sooner switch than fight. Oh,
Well, look at this.
He's hiding behind a woman. And he shoved Molina into Capitelli, and there's Matthews. What kind of cowardly son of a bitch can Johnny Nitro be?
Right now, both of them throwing Capitelli back inside. Nitro taking the opportunity. Puts the boot into the back, just above the kidney. Capitelli stunned by what's going on out here, using Molina, though. I mean, the gentleman that Matt Capitelli is wasn't going to take advantage of that woman, wasn't going to throw her to the ground, even though in my estimation he should have. Right now, Matt just desperately needs to get back to Maven. Nitro and Joey Matthews keeping him in the corner. Here comes Matthews, plants the fist into the 10 ring. Oh, and Nitro another boot to the gut on his way out. Matt Capitelli, Jimmy, just needs to get back to his corner.
Northern Lights for the bridge. Matthews, the veteran here. He's been a pro since 16. Maven, as everyone knows, the first male Tough Enough 1 winner. So a lot of high-priced talent in this ring. And some outside the ring. I don't know what Molina's current rate is, but I do know she probably charges too much. Oh, look at Nitro now. Oh, and he's stomping Capitelli. Hooks the far leg. 2-0.
Again, Capitelli showing the heart of this young man from Rochester, New York. Kicking out of that, of course, it just upsets Johnny Hennigan, superstar Nitro. Pick one. Right now, the big elbow across the back of the neck. Again, Capitelli trying to get to Maven. Tugs in, Joey Matthews comes on, puts a fist across the back of the head. Capitelli just trying to figure out which way is up right now. And using the rope, Chris K quickly into that. Starting the 5 count. Of course, Joey Matthews is going to use 4 7/8 of it.
Capitelli trying to make that tag to Maven. He has got to get to his partner. Look at Matthews. Knee drop. Right to the side of the head. Cover. And now Maven comes in. Making that saving in the nick of time. Maven's had about as much as he can take of this. But now look at this. A double team maneuver in the corner. Nitro holding Capitelli. Matthews. No. Miscue. Matthews. Seen what he's done. Bulldog. Capitelli. Disoriented. Weakened. He's gone in the wrong corner. He doesn't know where Maven is. Oh, they're a foot to Nitro. Nitro down. Capitelli ducks, and yes, he makes the tag. Maven, the Virginia native, is cooking on all cylinders.
A fist, a clothesline, a fist for Joey Matthews. Sets him up for the ride across the ring. Big elbow. Nitro all over the top. Oh, he catches himself. Good job.
Not a DQ, not a DQ. He didn't go all the way to the floor. Maven now going to the top. Maven off the top. That's a drop kick. He's got him. This good job, Matthews. Joey Matthews made the save. There's Capitelli. Whoa! Matthews all the way to the floor. And Capitelli following. Chris K trying to get them separate.
Oh, what in the world's Melina?
Where's Melina? Oh, Melina. She's in on the back. She just gouged the eyes of Maven. Maven is blind. Nitro with a boot. Now he hooks him. Inverted fisherman suplex. He's got the leg hooked. Oh, for God's sake.
Your winners, Joey Matthews and Johnny Nitro.
Well, that was grand theft. Folks, thanks to Melina, Matthews and Nitro win it.
And their opponents, first from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Humberto Carrillo. And his tag team partner, weighing 205 pounds, Angel Garza.
I'm kind of speechless right now, Kevin, because I didn't see this happening. Like, I did not foresee a night, a week, a time here in WWE, that's sweet though, where we would see Angel Garza and his cousin, Humberto Carrillo, actually teaming up.
Carrillo, you gotta roll the R's, Saxton.
I've never been able to do it. I'm not gonna try now.
You know what? Either did their grandfather. They got a call from their grandfather in Mexico saying, you two have to put some pride back in the family name. No more fighting between you two. We've seen Humberto Carrillo and we've seen Angel Garza come up against each other in recent past. And here we see the two back together.
Listen, I agree. I agree that this whole feud between Carrillo and Garza has torn their family apart, but all these two have known, as far as their life here in WWE, is fighting each other. Granted, they did grow up with each other. They used to team up with each other in Mexico, but this is different. And I'm not sure I can believe that Carrillo and Garza have completely put all their differences aside. Nice agility here. Nonetheless, we're going to get a show.
We absolutely will. Carrillo in the ring, as is Gran Metalik. Oh!
Who can out quick the other right now? Multiple pinfall attempts, not even able to get to a 1 count.
Both on their feet at the exact same time. The appreciation from the crowd here in TD Garden in Boston.
Good sportsmanship as well. Oh, Metalik tried to go for a fast one. Carrillo beats him to the punch.
Humberto Carrillo may be young, he's certainly not that naive.
Tag made to Lince Dorado, who's perched on the top rope.
Here comes the cat. Oh, beautiful. Lince Dorado, the Golden Links.
Angel Garza kind of
goes
himself into the match.
Angel Garza kicked out of the ring. Uh-oh.
And an offense on the horizon.
Oh! Whoa! Right over to the commentary desk. The family, well, they need a response, and soon.
Whoa!
Oh, welcome back. And cover here now. Lucha House Party looking for the win. Welcome back inside TD Garden in Boston. Lucha House Party, tag team action against the cousins, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza.
Now, before we went to commercial break, check out the action, the incredible tandem offense of Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik. And this speaks to the point of just how experienced these two are compared to Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. We touched on this earlier. This is the first time in WWE that Carrillo and Garza are actually teaming up with each other. So, without a doubt, at a chemistry disadvantage when it comes to the Lucha House Party.
How are they at a chemistry disadvantage when they know each other all their lives?
Hold on, cover.
Chance here.
No, that's a great point, Kevin. These two have known each other, but they have not been competing with each other. So there's a difference to that. If you don't have reps as a tag team, that can affect how you perform inside the ring.
Carrillo just pushing away Gran Metalik.
Tag made to Garza, who catches Metalik down low.
Cheeky move.
Right to the back
from
of the
Angel
neck.
Garza. Now a chance for the smiling Angel Garza. Metalik escapes the danger. Oh, Garza so cocky, so confident, so suave.
Oh, man.
Backbreaker. Now cover once more.
Up until this point right here, this match was essentially all Lucha House Party.
Oh, not the case anymore. They're resilient. Both Angel Garza and certainly Humberto Carrillo, who's back in, tag made. Gran Metalik in serious trouble here.
Man.
Now cover.
Oh, it's like Dorado leaping in to make the save for Gran Metalik. But listen, I might have to take my words back here. I question what kind of tag team chemistry we'd see from Carrillo and Garza. And now a couple maneuvers there, seeing some strong tandem offense from those two. Maybe they are more prepared for this opportunity than I thought.
So nonchalant, just standing over, kneeling over. Gran Metalik gets to 2. And once more, Gran Metalik is the man with 9 lives here this evening. Slap from Humberto Carrillo.
Metalik in a bad way, at the mercy right now of Carrillo.
Blow after blow to the midsection. Now one. Where is Humberto Carrillo going?
What is Metalik thinking?
King of the ropes for a reason, Saxton.
Oh, man. Prime opening for Gran Metalik to make the tag.
Lince Dorado certainly wants it, as does Angel Garza.
Both men trying to inch towards their respective partners. Who's going to make it first?
Tag made on both counts. In they come. Lince Dorado. Garza straight back on his feet. Lince puts him down once more.
Heel kick effectively takes Garza down. Nice head scissor takedown as well. Lince Dorado feeling it now.
Certainly is. Dorado, misses out this time. Danger was scouted. Not that time as Garza hits the deck, as does Humberto Carrillo. Lince Dorado takes to the top ropes.
Gonna fly! Cross body!
Garza down, cover!
Did he get him? Oh, that was close. That was close.
The bloodline of Garza and Carrillo still alive here. The kick caught.
Nasty knee. Jaw. Yeah, rocking the jaw there. Lince Dorado. Dorado trying to respond. No!
Lince Dorado putting on a show here. Moonsault. In comes Gran Metalik as well to double down.
And it's constant motion now with Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik. Metalik now headed up to the top floor.
Moonsault once more. Garza feeling the effects.
That's gotta be it.
It's gotta be it. Oh, and out of nowhere, Humberto Carrillo wants to have his say.
Carrillo obviously felt the same way about Garza's chances of kicking out.
Vicious left kick.
Carrillo looking to
Carrillo.
Finish the job.
He takes flight. And Gran Metalik. Danger, but now it's potentially a tie. Off come the pants. We knew it would happen.
Well, that
he
means
left it late.
Garza ready to end this. Looking for the wing clipper. If he hits this could be it.
Oh, he's got it. Wing clipper in. Chance for the victory for Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. They get it.
Here are your winners, the team of Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza.
Kevin, color me impressed. with the outing of Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Cousins reunited here on Main Event.
Could this be a tag team we could see down the line? The Cousins coming together for an impressive victory here on Main Event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match, one fall, 15-minute time limit with no winner. The judges will make the determination. Yeah. This tag team tournament spectacular will consist of 10 matches. The winning team will receive $50,000. With a 15-minute time limit. If there is no winner in that 15 minutes, our panel of 3 judges will decide who moves on in the tournament. First of all, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, at 270 pounds, one of the Nasty Boys, Jerry Saganovich. His tag team partner is from Whitehall, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 290 pounds, Brian Knobbs. Together, known as the Nasty Boys. Their opponents, first of all, from Mound, Minnesota. He weighs 218 pounds, Greg Gagne. His tag team partner is from Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Weighing in at 247 pounds, Kurt Hennig. Gary DeRusha is your referee. Okay, we're all set. Hello, everybody, from the Minneapolis Auditorium. A tag team spectacular. This first match. Greg Gagne, Kurt Hennig against the Nasty Boys, and there all of a sudden you saw Kurt Hennig winding up from left field to fire away at Brian Knobbs. Knobbs ducks out of the way, and who catches the shot flush in the face but Kurt's partner, Greg Gagne. Hopefully that will not do anything to discourage the partnership of Gagne and Hennig. There are those who wonder about that combination, but here they are. And it's all for $50,000, the winner of this tag team tournament. Knobbs and Kurt Hennig. A bit of intimidation attempts going on inside the squared ring. Look at those tights of Brian Knobbs. My. And that punk rock hairdo that he and his partner, Jerry Saganovich, both have. Side headlock. Brian Knobbs on Kurt Hennig. Hard shoulder block from Knobbs. One fall and a 15-minute time limit. And if there is not a pinfall in that 15-minute time limit, then a board of judges will determine the outcome. Here's Saganovich. Likewise, golden tights. The Nasty Boys, nattily attired in the begrudging colors of black and gold.
Well, black anyway. Curt Hennig with a side headlock. Off he goes. Hard shoulder block. Saganovich goes down. Up very, very quickly over Hennig. Drop kick Hennig. Oh, what a beauty. Curt Hennig, arm drag. Curt Hennig on fire. Oh, the action. Very, very fast and furious and hard and heavy hitting. Gary DeRusha, the third man in, as Brian Knobbs is tagged in. Curt Hennig still there for the combination of Hennig and Gagne. Nice move, very quick moves by Curt Hennig as he rubs Brian Knobbs' nose into the canvas. Both Brian Knobbs and Saganovich are out of the state of Pennsylvania. Whitehall, PA for Brian Knobbs, who's in there right now with Curt Hennig and doing a number on Curt Hennig's solar plexus. Across the ring goes Curt. Oh, a running clothesline by Brian Knobbs. And now he tags in Jerry Saganovich out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Knobbs with 5 seconds to get out of there just beats the count. Single leg pickup here by Hennig. He has tagged in Gagne, and here he comes. Greg Gagne blasts away. Knee lift by Greg Gagne on Saganovich. Hamstring. Oh, that's got to burn. And you see Saganovich grabbing a hold of that hamstring on the left leg. And again, it's Greg Gagne to a knee drop. And now he wraps him up in a figure four. He is turning it around. It may be submission time here for Saganovich. Awfully punishing hold. This figure four turned into an Indian deathlock. And the more pressure Greg Gagne will put on, leaning backwards, the tougher it is on Saganovich. Saganovich paying the price for being in this tournament. But that price could indeed be well worth it. As we have mentioned, and as you no doubt know, to the victor, $50,000. And that is worth a lot of pain. Across the eyes goes Saganovich on Gagne. Greg Gagne and Curt Hennig. Their fathers, of course, extremely well known in professional wrestling. Vern Gagne, father of Greg. Beautiful work there. We used to see Vern Gagne do that very thing. Vern, a long-time champion of the world. And Vern and Curt's father, Larry the Axe. I can't recall if they ever teamed up in tag team combination, but I know they had some blistering wars. As a broadcast colleague of mine, occasionally out of Las Vegas, Nevada, when we work from the Showboat Sports Arena in Las Vegas, I talk about Lord James Blears from Honolulu, Hawaii, as he would say, worthy sons of worthy sires, talking about Greg Gagne and his father Vern, Curt Hennig and his father Larry the Axe. Greg Gagne forced to break that hold on Saganovich. Jerry Saganovich being pounded by the 218-pounder out of Mound, Minnesota. Backs off to the corner, drags Saganovich with him. Pulls in Curt Hennig. Is it going to have a double hamstring? Yes, indeed. That's exactly. And that didn't do Saganovich back any good. Brian Knobbs starts in, and then he is ushered out very rudely and definitively by Curt Hennig, who goes back to work on Saganovich. Both Curt Hennig and Greg Gagne know what it is like to wear the championship belts. Greg, of course, a member of the High Flyers, and they were tag team champions for quite some time. Curt Hennig, also a member of the tag team championship combination. Suddenly, here comes Brian Knobbs, and he is working Curt Hennig over. Hennig goes up and over that top rope, rolls off to a special announce table where the judges are sitting at ringside. Greg Gagne very, very upset with the referee. And still outside of the ring, as you can see, Curt Hennig. Saganovich comes down from that apron with a double sledgehammer blow across the back of Curt Hennig. Takes a knee again from Brian Knobbs. Hennig back in, and Knobbs right on top of him. Goes to work with a side headlock and a hip toss, and down they go. Knobbs comes up, gives him an elbow smash. Again, it's one fall, 15-minute time limit. Kick out there by Curt Hennig. Brian Knobbs and Jerry Saganovich, the Nasty Boys. Don't sell them short. They haven't been together all that long, but they are a couple of rough and tough dudes, weighing in at a combined weight total of 560 pounds. And it is now Saganovich on Curt Hennig. Hennig on the wrong side of town. Knobbs from outside of the ring, Saganovich inside, distracting referee Gary DeRusha. All this time, Brian Knobbs working over Curt Hennig. Again, Knobbs on Hennig. Again, it's Saganovich distracting the referee. Saganovich now in with a hard shoulder block to the solar plexus of Curt Hennig. And if this thing were to end right now and a decision forthcoming, hey, that decision I would think would right at this point in time have to go to the Nasty Boys. Curt Hennig and Greg Gagne have some ground to make up. They've got their work cut out for them in this tag team tournament spectacular. In comes Knobbs. Oh, a hard knee lift to the face of Curt Hennig. Comes back with a hard forearm of his own. Cannot follow up, however. The whip across. Over goes Curt Hennig. Back he comes. Hard collision in the center of the ring. And it's Hennig that pays the dearer of the price tag of the two, or so it seems from here. Brian Knobbs rolling over, tagging in his partner, Saganovich. And Curt Hennig is able to tag in Greg Gagne, and here we go. Gagne firing away. Saganovich flailing away and missing the target.
Time,
is Knobbs.
10 minutes.
We're in the final 5 minutes. Curt Hennig, Greg Gagne, Jerry Saganovich, Brian Knobbs, and now Curt Hennig is working over both of them. Or rather, Greg Gagne working over both of them. Both of them being Brian Knobbs and Jerry Saganovich. Gagne wanting to whip. Saganovich does. And there's the backdrop. Gagne, drop kick, caught him. Oh, did he catch him? And here, Curt Hennig to the top rope. Curt with that big drop kick that he's used to win many matches. Somersault count. They've got it. Greg Gagne and Curt Hennig win the opening match over the Nasty Boys. And they advance now to the second round.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by a pinfall, Curt Hennig.
fanáticos, presentamos a continuación este encuentro pactado a una caída o 10 minutos de duración. En la esquina técnica con 210 libras de Ponce, Puerto Rico, Miguel Ramos. Su compañero con 220 libras de Cantera, Sabu. En la esquina ruda con 500 libras de Samoa, los Samoans. Su representante Chiqui Star, árbitro, el martillo Tomás Marín.
Bueno, Padín, y yo voy a hacer un comentario aquí. A los fanáticos que no hayan visto todavía debutar a los Samoans, que estén bien pendientes de esta pareja. Los vi en su primer encuentro aquí en Cataño y sencillamente, Padín, lucieron espectaculares. Así que usted esté muy pendiente de esta pareja que posiblemente pueda llegar hasta el Campeonato Mundial en parejas si permanecen aquí mucho tiempo en la Isla del Encanto, Puerto Rico, porque condiciones les sobran. Y si demuestran en este encuentro lo que hicieron en el anterior, creo que los fanáticos van a quedar muy impresionados con ellos. Creo que hay mucha calidad en esta pareja y Chiqui Star ha logrado un gran acierto en traerlos aquí en Puerto Rico. Así que vamos a ver cómo se desempeñan frente a Sabu y a Pedro Ramos.
Bueno, Chiqui Star tiene un turbante y tiene un sombrero sobre el turbante, además de 9 pejuelos. Y entonces pues, ahí vemos a Sabu luciendo una nueva apariencia junto a su compañero Miguel Ramos para batallar frente a los Samoans. El árbitro le está indicando algo previamente al encuentro a los Samoans. Ya ha sonado la campana y vamos a la acción inmediatamente. El Samoan contra el corazón de Cantera, Sabu. Ahí está acomodado en la esquina ruda. Sabu, palmetazo en el pecho que recibe, pero quietecito. Lo deja Samoa allí. El hombre de Samoa. Ahí está Chiqui Star tratando de entretener al martillo. Contra Sabu por parte de Samoa. Dificultades para Sabu confrontando desde el inicio del encuentro. Patada karateca que esquivó rápidamente Sabu, pero recibe no obstante codazo en su cabeza. Ahí lo toma por el brazo izquierdo, va el saca de cuerdas contra Sabu. Patada karateca violenta. Cayó Sabu a la lona.
Bueno, es muy buena esa patada invertida por parte de Samoa. Ahí está dándole tremendo palmetazo al pecho a Sabu y es lo que le comenté. Estos señores, aparte de ser muy buenos luchadores, son muy rudos sobre el cuadrilátero y se mueven muy bien para ese peso que tienen combinado de 500 libras.
Y amigos, ahí está. Todavía Sabu en dificultades. Relevo de los hombres de Samoa. Ahí Chiqui Star agitando desde afuera. Uno cuenta el árbitro, cuenta 12. Le descubre Sabu tras el conteo de 2. Miguel Ramos, ansioso por ver acción en el encuentro. Y Chiqui Star lo están increpando algunos fanáticos cerca de nosotros. Nos dice Chiqui Star, nos grita a la mesa de transmisión que los próximos campeones mundiales y amenaza de ofrecerle un bofetón al compañero Carlos Ocasio.
Bueno, yo creo, Padín, que el primer comentario posiblemente no esté muy lejos, aunque hay que darle todavía tiempo al tiempo. Tienen que demostrarlo frente a parejas superiores en Puerto Rico, pero los recursos que he visto de ellos hasta este momento, sin duda alguna, que estando un tiempo aquí y cogiendo el piso aquí a la competencia, pueden llegar a convertirse en campeones mundiales. Sin duda alguna tienen la materia para hacerlo, así que vamos a ver cómo continúan luciendo en la Isla del Encanto.
Ahí está Miguel Ramos, que no está luciendo muy bien ahora, ya que está recibiendo el castigo inicial por parte del hombre de Samoa. Ahí viene a la esquina caliente Miguel Ramos, ahí está, lo sacan ahora, levantamiento en peso y la controla contra Miguel Ramos. Ahí viene el hombre de Samoa, va a la esquina y cae entre los dos contra Miguel Ramos. Ay, bendito, ¿qué es esto? Pobrecito, ahí vuelven los dos contra Miguel Ramos. Y Sabu también llevó su parte, que trató de intervenir. Levantamiento en peso y ahí está, enganchado con las cuerdas superiores. Se sube a las cuerdas el hombre de Samoa y parece que va a usar su estrategia de siempre. Va a volar con él. Ahí está la sillita voladora. ¡Wow! Cayó a la lona. Y ahí va el otro hombre de Samoa. Mira eso, lanzamiento supermánico. ¡Wow! Lo está cubriendo. Parece que va a ser todo. Ese es el conteo de 3 y eso indica que es el conteo de la victoria para los Samoans. Derrotados Miguel Ramos y Sabu.
Padín, y esa llave de la tercera cuerda puede apuntarse fácilmente una espina dorsal aquí en Puerto Rico. Si continúan haciéndola, no me extrañaría ver a un luchador lesionado porque es muy violenta. Se imponen fácilmente y de forma brutal los Samoas en este encuentro. Nosotros vamos a la pausa para regresar en breve con ustedes.
This is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my right, from Hoboken, New Jersey, weighing 235 pounds, Mario Mancini. His partner from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 238 pounds, SD Special Delivery Jones. Their opponents, first of all, introducing the manager, Jimmy Hart. And he represents, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 231 pounds, Bret Hart. And from Reno, Nevada, at 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart doing a little popcorn there about the ringside. Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Bret Hart teaming up. SD now locking up with Neidhart, who's one of the stronger individuals in the World Wrestling Federation. Big, powerful man.
And you know, SD Jones is no slouch either on the strength department. So look at that. Look at that Neidhart. He pushes Jones away like doing nothing.
SD locking up again, a little shove back, and SD exhibits he has a little power in his own right. Aha, getting behind him quickly, SD. Nice reversal. SD trying to turn inside and does indeed, winds him up.
Wow.
Look at this, round and round and round.
Seesaw back and forth. Now Mancini comes in. See what he does.
Oh, not much. Look at Jimmy Hart. Oh my goodness. Ooh. The Anvil, Jim Neidhart with a tag now to Bret Hart. Drop kick, my goodness. Off the rope now, and Bret Hart lifts the knee. And then right a kick to the head, that was.
Is that a headbutt? Wow. Boy, Ed Mancini's really taking a shellacking.
Into the foot of Neidhart. Tag is made. Whip to the rope. Mancini coming off now. Shoulder of big Jim Neidhart. Oh, come on now, ref. Referee should take control of this matchup. Ooh. The Anvil in now. Look at that, look at that. Jimmy Hart buzzing about the ring, horsefly-like. Stirring up all sorts of things. Up in the air, and what's gonna happen here? Oh my, what a clothesline from way up high. And an easy 3 count. So there, the Anvil, Jim Neidhart stepping into the ring, and he and Bret Hart have demolished Mario Mancini. We'll get the official decision.
Here are your winners, the team of Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Bret Hart and the Anvil, Jim Neidhart, victorious. And look at Jimmy Hart. Look at this. And those cute little sneakers he has on.
I just know that it's going to put everything into extreme disarray if in fact that happens.
If I were Brett Gunner, Scott Albright, I'd be petitioning Danny Davis right now. No matter who wins or loses tonight, I still get my title match.
Well, good point. Very good point. Right now, Casey James starting off for his team, and the neighborhoodie starting off for his side.
The Cadillac man, Casey James, in the ring. Roadkill and Casey have been one great team holding these Southern Tag Team titles, taking on all comers. Shad Gaspard obviously changing gears, was going for the heavyweight title for weeks against CM Punk, and now picked up a partner and looks like he's gunning for the tag team straps.
Neighbor Hoodie and KC James. Collar and elbow ducked under by KC James, quickly into the, hold on, Neighbor Hoodie out of that, scoops KC James out and plants KC James.
And a little bit of bounce.
Neighbor Hoodie talking your mama stuff here in the ring.
Oh yeah, got to do the rockaway. Obviously Shad, he don't care what the gold is that he wears around his waist, because you know what they say, Dean? You ain't got a thing if you ain't got that bling.
Side headlock on the Neighbor Hoodie from the Southern Tag Team Champion, KC James. KC going for the right across the ring. Leapfrog over the top from the Neighbor Hoodie, but he's distracted himself. Hello!
And the Cadillac Man with the slam. KC James dropping the Neighbor Hoodie. And again another big scoop slam. And then the strut.
KC James just walking in Memphis, baby.
Whoa, a duck. Just like down on Beale Street. You can get mugged just as quick.
KC James cranking on that left arm, and here's bad news for the Neighbor Hoodie.
That's right.
Roadkill in the house, double elbow from the Southern Tag Team Champions. Hits the leg.
2. Whoa, this match was almost over as the hands that can heft a heifer put the drop on the Neighbor Hoodie.
And Shad Gaspard in this match. Amish Roadkill is talking about climbing.
And he is. The human couch is bouncing.
Nobody home, Hoodie out of the way, uses the rope for momentum.
And what a neck breaker by the Neighbor Hoodie. And immediately going for the tag on Gaspard.
Bad news for the Southern Tag Team Champions. Roadkill is injured and Gaspard coming in fresh. Gaspard using the rope for momentum, puts that big size 18 into the chin.
1, 2.
Did not hook the leg, possibly giving Roadkill the opportunity to kick out.
Gaspard taking a little too much time with throwing it in the face of Casey James. Should have just went for the win. Here comes Neighbor Hoodie in again. This team of Shad Gaspard and Neighbor Hoodie, they are dangerous. What is this? Whoa! What a move.
Gaspard catapulting the Neighbor Hoodie up into the air. What a splash. He brought that from 13th and Walnut.
He brought it from 13th and some kind of tree.
I should say formerly known as Walnut.
Whoa!
What a pass from Roadkill.
A ham hock from Amish Roadkill right to the head of the Neighbor Hoodie, and Casey James, the Cadillac Man, is back in the ring.
Casey James, another fist for Neighbor Hoodie, a third for Neighbor Hoodie, and has him really.
What a drop kick. Casey James with the legs of a thoroughbred, and watch him run, brother. Just like the Kentucky Derby, he's running for the finish line. He's going to put Shad Gaspard away, keep those tag titles. That Neighbor Hoodie from the outside. Gaspard now with the ref.
Giving Gaspard the opportunity to strike Casey James from behind, and then plants that shoulder into the ring post out here.
Gaspard, the Neighbor Hoodie.
Meanwhile, while Goose Mahoney's trying to get Gaspard and Roadkill separated, Casey James is having the beatdown put on him for Neighbor Hoodie. Got
the pin. 1. Wow, Casey's out. Listen to this crowd get behind Casey James.
Keep in mind, Southern Tag Team titles on the line. Gaspard desperately wants it. He wants some respect. He wants some credibility, does Gaspard. And he figures having the Southern Tag Team titles around his waist is what he needs. Right now, Casey James, the Irish Whip reversed and reversed back by Gaspard.
Up and over again. Casey out of the way. He ducks the left, and here comes Roadkill. And Roadkill, an angry Amishman ready to pluck some chickens. Look at the fire of Roadkill.
Those lines for everybody. Right across the ring from Roadkill.
The big side slam. That was a huge man that Roadkill just dropped. And here comes the Neighbor Hoodie. Wow.
Got to cover his leg.
1, 2, and Gaspard breaks up the count at the last second. Here comes Casey James.
Casey James comes ahead of some of Shad Gaspard. Meanwhile, Roadkill measuring the Neighbor Hoodie. Roadkill saying something to KC. Roadkill's got an idea.
An elbow to the neighbor hoodie. Well, Dean, what a way to start off tonight. Think about it. If tonight's like this, what is next Friday at Six Flags going to be like? I'll tell you what it's going to be like. It's going to be like the biggest ever and the start of a great summer at Kentucky Kingdom. Oh, yeah? If we're starting off with Kurt Angle, there's the pitch! Oh! Even more brown on the inside of the tights of both Shad Gaspard and the neighbor hoodie. Out comes the hoodie. Up with the big backdrop bomb. The Amish roadkill is climbing. Neighbor hoodie is vulnerable. Is this the opportunity? Where is roadkill going? Oh my God! That's it. He's done. What's Cherry doing out here? What is Cherry? Cherry has no business out here. Hold on. Deuce and Domino. Oh, and the skate. He's got the skate. Deuce and Domino have both laid out the Southern Tag Team Champions. What in the world? Threw the neighbor hoodie on top of roadkill. Why would Deuce and Domino do this? No, don't. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man.